Congrats on the win. 46 points tonight, or 46 points in the paint tonight after the first quarter, 52 total. Just how are you guys able to find that advantage, inside and just really take command offensively in the paint?
I think just staying aggressive, knowing where we want to get the ball. I think we did a really good job of pushing in transition, which helps with that too. Yeah, just taking advantage of the things that the defense were giving us.
And also season low, 6 turnovers tonight. I think only 2 in the second half. Just the ball flowing as it often does, but just it seems they couldn't, take the ball away from you even if you tried to give it up. Just how well was the ball movement, flowing tonight, especially coming off of a frustrating night on Tuesday?
I mean, I think the last time we played them, I had 10 turnovers, and we had like our highest turnovers of the season. So obviously that was a point of emphasis. We wanted to come out, take care of the ball, and just make sure we didn't give them possessions where they were scoring off our turnovers.
It almost seemed like the first quarter was still kind of like a hangover from Tuesday, but then suddenly things just clicked into gear. Was it kind of a holdover, and how did you get out of it?
That's exactly the word that Cheryl used,
Facts.
actually.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I tried to, especially like when I have a bad game, forget about it. So I don't know if my body was having a hangover, but mentally, like, I felt like I was locked in. I knew it was going to start dropping. Maybe I should have stopped shooting threes, but I kept going. But yeah, I think we knew that we were going to push through that, and yeah, we just kept going.
I mean, but there had to have been an enormous motivation after what happened Tuesday to come back and play the way you knew you could play.
Yeah, for sure. Just the way we came out, not losing the game is one thing, but I think the way we lost, we really weren't happy with it. Just not the team that we want to be. So we definitely knew that we wanted to come in, and we had lost to this team previously as well. And of course, we lost that home game after that. So we wanted to come in and be the team that we know we can be.
I don't want to jinx you, but you've made 34 straight free throws now.
Why would you say that?
What I'm just saying is, do you and K-Mac ever kind of, is this like a friendly competition going between you two?
Yeah, it's like first to raise their hand to get the, the tech fouls and stuff like that.
Fee, I don't want to pigeonhole any specific timeout, but there was a moment in the early second quarter before you guys really got things rolling where it looked like you and Cheryl had, just like some intense words exchanged coming off a shot that you maybe passed up, and I think you went, 10 of 14 immediately after that. Just, do you remember much from that timeout, what the conversation was like, and how it may have helped you get going there in the second quarter?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I should have shot that shot, and that's what she was yelling at me about. So I shot the rest of the shots.
Phil, you mentioned the last game was not the team you wanted to be. What is the team you want to be? How would you describe it?
I think just something we really talked today about was winning in the effort areas, and we definitely didn't win in those areas in the last game. And regardless of win or lose, Cheryl has said this, she doesn't want to be coaching effort, and we shouldn't put her in a position to do that. If we want to reach the goals that we're talking about this year, that has to come from within. And so having a lapse like that has to be the last time that happens. So I think that's something we're really focused on for today and going forward.
We were talking about this, Fee, I think a little bit shoot around earlier today, but the word patience has come up a lot, and I was talking with Cheryl some before the game about that. But for both of you guys, do you feel like the team played with more patience tonight, and if so, how?
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes, I mean, obviously, like, especially if teams come out and they get a lead on us, sometimes it could just be a mental thing of just trying to get it all back in one possession. So I think just keeping our heads, understanding that it's a 40-minute game. So, yeah, like you said, being patient, understanding that basketball is a game of runs. So they came out, they did their thing, but it's 3 more quarters.
For either player, Washington really strong in the paint early, and then you really shut them down in the last 3 quarters. What changed defensively, or was it as simple as effort, patience, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's something that we talked about. They're really heavy post-game. They like to be in the paint, and so they just had way too many points in the first quarter, so we were just really needed to lock down. We knew that we needed to lock down in that area for the rest of the game, so I think just fighting the post, making sure that we were in our help, making sure people couldn't drive, things like that.
Fee, Courtney gets brought up a lot for her scoring, even her rebounding, but 5 steals tonight. She was a great on-ball defender.
Yeah.
Just what is it about Courtney when she kind of gets in those modes where she's just that disruptive on defense?
Yeah, it is so good for us when she does that. We were talking on the bench a little bit, just saying how helpful it is when she's crashing the boards like that and helping the post like in the digs. Courtney is so quick, like with her hands. When she's doing that, like we go as she goes. So it's amazing, and that's my point guard. So
Thank you, man.
And then just on Alana Smith, I mean, another game where she's just kind of battling inside. She didn't pick up her first foul until like midway through the fourth quarter. Just what is it about Lan that's able to battle like that without falling?
you can go first.
Man, Lan is a workhorse. Like I said, like she just does everything for us. Like it don't matter. You give her certain matchups, she take it in stride. She run the floor hard. Like it's just she's just a workhorse. Like I wish I could put it into like words, but it's like she's huge for our team, man. Like our team is not our team without the things that Lan does for this team.
Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff she does too, it doesn't even show up on the stat sheet. So it's like things that she doesn't even get recognized for.
Right.
But like her defense, the deflections, like her running the floor, even if she doesn't get the ball, she's opening up for someone behind her. Just the intangible things is what helps our team be successful. And Lan, again, doesn't get the credit for that. But like Courtney said, we're not the same team without her.
Thanks.
Fee, you just said that's your point guard. She had 8 assists tonight. How good is it to just have somebody that you know can get the ball to you in your spots? She kind of threw a little, sideways pass in the paint. To you.
Dime.
Yeah, that was a dime. She threw that to you, and you finished. Just how good is it to have somebody that can get you the ball right where you want it?
It's so good. I think, and it's so hard for the defense to guard us too, because you guard me, Courtney's going to score. You guard Courtney, she's going to give her dimes, So having a scoring point guard like this and someone who can make those right reads, I mean, like, it's impossible to guard, so it's really fun to play with her.